So in this lesson, we're going to look at finding the LCM of two different numbers. Students are going to be asked the question similar to this: find the LCM of 2 and 5. Well, before we can do anything with this, we need to understand what LCM is, or at least what it stands for. Well, LCM stands for the least common multiple. Alright, so the least common multiple. Let's zoom in there. Alright, well, we can even break this down a little farther and say, well, least, it means the smallest. Alright, common, well, if we kind of use some context from the problem above, common means we're going to be finding the smallest number that two things have in common. And multiple, well, multiple, if I think back, multiples of a number are if I count by that number. So multiples of 2 would be 2, 4, 6, 8. Multiples of 5 would be 5, 10, 15, 20. So essentially, I'm trying to find the smallest number these both have in common when I count by them. Well, the way I like to do LCM, it's a very simple process. We just call it the list method, L-I-S-T. Alright, and it's exactly what we do. You list out the multiples of the two numbers. So, if it says find the LCM of 2 and 5, I'm just going to write a 2, and I'm going to write a 5, and I'm going to start counting by the numbers. Usually I like to tell the students, go out to the first 5 on each of them until you find a common number. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, and then I can probably see this right away, but since I said the first 5, we're just going to go out to the first 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And now we can see, okay, well, they do have numbers that are in common. They both have a 10. So I'm going to circle those 10s there, and we say the LCM, let's move this over just a little bit, the LCM is equal to 10. Now, something that the students tend to do a lot is they find a common multiple, but it's not the least common multiple. They also make this mistake with the greatest common factor. So, for example, let's be doing, let's go ahead and do, let's go ahead and do 3 and 6. Okay? Well, we start counting, we're like, okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Okay, and we look at it here, and my 6 is kind of bad here. Let's fix that a little bit. All right, and then they're like, oh, it's 12. Okay, right there. Well, 12 is a common factor, but is not the least common. So that would actually be incorrect, because if I look at it, my 6 here, even though it was the starting number over here, it could still be a part of the LCM. So if they both start as 6, this technically would be LCM is equal to 6. I hope this helps out with working on the LCM.